Hey all, welcome to another cruise news you can use. So first up today, yesterday I mentioned that Royal's Quantum of the Seas canceled a series of ports on um, a cruise out of, I believe it was Brisbane, Australia yesterday due to a tropical cyclone. Well, unfortunately today, or actually yesterday, Royal also announced that their Radiance of the Seas is making some port modifications as well. It seems that Tropical Cyclone Jasper has now increased to a Category 3 storm. So the Radiance sailing that leaves tomorrow on the 8th out of Sydney had their ports rearranged as well. So they were supposed to go to Airlie Beach, Cairns, Port Douglas, Wilson Island, and Eden. Now, of that original list of excursions or ports of call, sorry, Eden is the only one that's remaining. Now, instead, they're going to go to Eden and Adelaide, Melbourne, and Hobart. Seems that that tropical storm is really um, getting bad, and so the powers that be at Royal have decided, to sail out of harm's way, and unfortunately, that means that the ports have been changed. Hopefully, the new port lineup will be just as much fun as the original ones were, but unfortunately, that's the downside to cruising. Sometimes, they are at the mercy of the weather. So next up, Carnival. So it seems that Carnival had set itself a goal to reduce food waste by 40% by the year 2025. Well, they announced 2 days ago that they are um, actually ahead of schedule on that, and that they've achieved the reduction of food waste by 38%. So they're almost there, and they've still got over a year to hit it. How are they doing it? Well, they've spent a lot of time and effort and energy and money putting some processes in place using AI technology to streamline the ordering and how they order and what they order and when they order it. And they've also put together, they've installed like 600 biodigesters and food dehydrators to help in that process. So um, they've significantly decreased the amount of food waste that they have on their ships. So good for you, Carnival. Now I do find that interesting, that they would announce this, and it wasn't even a week ago that they didn't announce, just implemented fairly significant specialty dining cost increases. So they're saving money because they're not wasting as much food, which means they're not having to order as much food. And yet, to go eat that food in the specialty dining, it's costing more. Interesting. So this is the part of the show where I say, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, send me a comment, and yeah. So next up, Royal. So the Icon has cleared another hurdle in its journey to maiden voyage. So the because of where the ship was built, they had to. Currently they're sailing. They're on the way to Cadiz, Spain, for their final outfitting. And one of those final hurdles was in the process of being ready for that maiden voyage, was they had to pass under the Great Belt Bridge and on their way to Spain. And to do so, they actually had to lower the funnels, because with the funnels fully extended, for lack of a better word, they're too tall. So They sailed under the bridge yesterday, and after watching the video, it seems they only cleared the bridge by, I don't know, a couple of feet, which, seems like a lot, but the Icon is 20 decks tall. That means that there are 20 decks. Each deck is what, 8 to 10 feet, plus the height of the funnels. Yeah, so they started designing the funnels. I think all of the Icon class ships, and now the Icon class have funnels that can be lowered just for this reason. But yeah, that's another step on her way to being ready for her maiden voyage coming up next month. And then last but certainly not least, MSC opens booking for its world voyage. So the MSC Magnifica is scheduled for a 119-day world cruise visiting 32 different countries. Cruise begins January 1 of 2026 and will go until, it's 4 months. Call it May, sometime in May. And starting yesterday, you're able to book passage on that ship. So if you want to take a 120, a 4-month trip, 4-month cruise, head over to MSC and start checking out the prices. They include a lot of things with it. There's a bunch of excursions. I believe the Wi-Fi is included, and I think the drink package, but double check that. So that's about it for today. Hope you have a great day.